We cannot talk about the stock market overall today without mentioning Apple. Just a strong push in here, almost $4.50 up from last week's close. This overall structure in here on the weekly chart, you can see actually was respected. So even though we had that big push, it was kind of surprised everybody. If you look at our videos from the past couple times that we did a Apple analysis, you can see that our trend lines have been the same, and we're respecting this upper trend line right here. So going into tomorrow, the question is, are we going to respect this as a resistance, or are we going to breach right through this? It's going to now become a support. That is going to be the overall question. We're going to watch the volume. We're going to see the flows. Overall, everything was just pointing, hey, that today's going to be a strong day. We're going to keep on grinding and going higher. That's exactly kind of what we did, right? So what is going to happen tomorrow as far as our resistances? If we do end up breaching through this, we're watching just nice whole numbers, right? Until we get up to 300, watching 285, 290, 295, 300. Nice and simple, nice whole numbers. On the way down, what are we looking at? Well, obviously, we're going to be checking this 273 area right here, which was a previous all-time high for us just about a month ago. And then below there, we're looking at this 9-day EMA sitting at 268. So this overall structure is getting tight up here. We're at the apex. So it's going to be make or break this week, especially going in the next couple trading sessions, because we do have good momentum right now. Or are we going to keep up with that? And especially if the S&P turns around, the spiders turn around, because we did have that pullback towards the end of the day with Apple to keep on grinding stronger. If we do get a turnaround in the overall markets, is Apple going to continue higher, or are we going to start to slowly get that inverse correlation? That is going to be another thing that we're going to look at as well. Now, with this big move higher that we had in here today, your IV has shrunk overall on your options chains in Apple. So you only have around a $4 expected move priced in by this coming Friday, and your options are relatively priced cheap compared to themselves overall in the past year. So we're going to see if that is going to expand on any sort of pullback that we do get in the next few days or trading sessions or so. And then we're going to keep an eye on that as well, especially the volume and the open interest. Where is everybody going to turn to? Where is our skew at? What is going to happen as far as your overall net flow? Those are kind of the questions that we're going to be looking at. Because right now, if you go about you go $5 out right now on your options chain, your skew is basically to the calls just by about 30 cents or so. So whereas your puts are trading for about 70 cents, your calls are trading for about $1 or so right now. So that is kind of what your skews are kind of turned to. So let's see if that changes, especially if that overall volume and your overall net flow and open interest start to shift as well. So that is kind of what we're looking at here overall. Basically, a nice day in here today for Apple. So we're going to see how things change going into tomorrow's trading session, and then the day after. And we're going to see if we're going to start to get that inverse correlation or not with the overall markets. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.